12:33 Eastern Time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9, babies. Hey, love ball. I'm just getting set up. Welcome in, honey. When I get back on my feet, I'll blow this open wide and carry me home in good health. God, it's been so long, wide awake that I feel like someone else. I miss the way that you saw me, or maybe the way I saw myself. But I came back to you broken, and I've been away too long. I hear the words I've spoken, and everything comes out wrong. I just can't get this together, can't get where I belong. Who do you love? Who do you love? Well, I've been deep in this sleeplessness, I don't know why. Just can't get away from myself. When I get back on my feet, I'll blow this open wide and carry me home in good health. Screaming. How you guys doing? Okay, let's get the screen set up. That's enough out of you guys. That's enough out of you. Happy Fria's Day, free your mind. The rest will follow. I'm gonna share that song. A little bit of Canada. A little bit of Canada sharing with you. Just gotta get this right. Okay, I am set up. I'm doing good, Love Ball. How are you, sweetie? Love Ball, we have new in our life. My stepdaughter Haley's living with us, so Haley and Lily are gone for a walkabout. And that's the most epic feeling. I haven't had this feeling in years of Lily being out and about with somebody, and I just, basking in the feeling of having harmony in my home with someone else. Hey Amber, how's your day going, sweetie? How's your Friday? Are you working today? Did everybody come back to work today, or is everybody still sick? Miss Curious George. Hey, no capitals. How are you? How you doing? Love Ball, that's great news. It's like prayers answered, Love Ball. It's been a long time coming. You know what I mean? The needing, the teeter-totter of me and Lily, having someone in the middle, right? It's been a long time coming. I think I'm in awe a lot of the time. I'm kind of just speechless. Sometimes I'll just sit back and like watch them interact, or just let Lily have center stage, and I just kind of shut up. Yeah, it's really cool. Love Ball, intentional community. Yeah. And what I'm basking in, and I keep on using that word, basking, reveling in it, is just the simplicity of it, right? First of all, when there's soul contracts. Second, when certain things are just like in flow and simple, right? There's no push or pull. There's not
anything taboo of certain things. It's just simple. Anyways, Amber working half day and Dad is still out sick. Roar, sending mega healing to him. What's your air quality like today, Amber? Are you feeling it? Today I would say here it's nothing is actually visible. The sky is not hazy or thick. I can't smell smoke, but then again I've been hacking up phlegm and chunks and snot for hours. I know I'm so like sexy and I know it. I've been hacking up snot for hours. Yeah, my throat like jammed, like just totally jammed up and stuff. But in a way of like I'm not afraid of the smoke, and I'm just telling myself that if there's stuff in me that has to come out, well, good, it's coming out like right a lot. Think positive. You're gunky too? Yeah, I'm a dragon snot machine. A dragon snot machine, I swear. And saying dragon snot helps me like as well. It's like it's kind of cool, right? No capitals. I'm a crusty shrimp, according to my niece. Oh my god. Crusty shrimp. Like beer battered? Beer battered? Or breaded? Hi Nova. Nova. How you doing, sweetie? Amber, it's pretty clear looking here. Nice, good. It'll pass through, at some point. Love ball, frolicking. Yes, frolicking. I love that word. No way. Your sister has a shrimp in her tank? You can do that? I didn't know you could do that. No capitals, it's a meme. A meme. Is it a meme, a meme, or a meme? I like Mimi the best. It's a Mimi of fried shrimp and apparently has my name. What is your name? Do you share it? I don't think I know your name. Share it if you feel like it. Then don't if you don't. Nova, the air is good where you are? Roar. Nova, she's got a fish tank with 2 molly fish. Cool beans. I've never truly had a fish tank in my life. I've had like the individual betta fish, like just one of them. I've never truly had a fish tank. At one point, I got a fish tank, and it was always a matter of like, finding a reason, well, someone else in the house, not me, finding a reason for not filling it with actual fish and getting it going. And I ended up gifting it to someone years ago because just stop dragging things around, right? Sharing is caring. If you're not using it, like use it or lose it, right? Give it away. I didn't know that. No capitals. Yeah, shrimp help clean the gravel and sand in tanks like a snail. Cool beans. Hey, that way. No capitals. I think mollies give live birth. They're cool. Amber, me too. A betta named Dorothy. But my puppy ate it when I was a kid. That happened to one of my fish as well. I think it was Pickles. If I remember correctly, it was Pickles because I've had at least 6 to 8 bettas in my lifetime. And one of them was named Pickles. And when I came home from the restaurant, because I was working, and when I came home from the restaurant, I went to the bathroom, I couldn't find the fish. He wasn't in his tank, and I was like, what the fuck? And I moved everything and made sure he wasn't hiding anywhere, and I was like, how the fuck did the fish disappear? Like, what the fuck? How the fuck did the fish just disappear? And then the cat walked by me in the bathroom, and he just gave me that look of, wasn't me. And it was like, oh shit. The cat got into the tank, ate the fucking fish. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Prayers up for my poor pickles. But yeah, so after that, I always made sure that the tank was covered a different way so that if I had cats, they couldn't get in. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've been holding this card up for like, I don't know, a few minutes. Card number 22, objectivity. Objectivity. To be objective. To be able to see different perspectives and be objective. I'm going to just leave it at that. Hi, waters above. I've been thinking about you. Hey, y'all. I've been extra busy lately and barely online recently, but I wanted to pop in and send my love. Roar! I'm grabbing that love. Thank you, sweetie. And that's always the best. Like, this is the time of year where it's like, I'm always kind of shocked or like surprised or like just like, wee, somebody had time to show up, right? No matter where. Like there's people I haven't really noticed or seen in weeks, right? Like Allie hasn't been streaming for, narrating books and certain things. And it's like the more that people are absent, the more that means they're present in their actual reality, right? We don't got time to go into live streams. We're not, doing certain things the same way. So that's awesome. Nova, I had a fish tank, then my Goldie died. Then I didn't want fish anymore. He overdosed on meds. Fish have meds? I didn't realize fish could have meds. He overdosed on meds. My dad and I both put meds in, not realizing one was had already did it. He was a big Goldie. My mom, after Pickles got eaten by the cat, about a year or so later, my mom was visiting me and staying with us because she didn't live in the same area, so she was sleeping at our apartment. And one day I came home again from work and the fish was dead. And I forget that one's names. It could have even been Pickle too. Who knows? Sometimes you don't get so original. You just kind of keep the line going of the names for animals. Anyways, and I was trying to figure out how could my fish have just died, right? So I asked my mom, I was like, did you ever do anything? Did you ever feed the fish or anything? She's like, oh yeah, I've been feeding the fish every day since I got here, twice a day. I noticed that he never got food. And I was like, oh. I was like, betas don't eat a lot. And basically you killed my fish because you overfed them. She felt so bad. But again, I don't mean to be all like flippant, but I mean, it was years ago and it is what it is that happened, right? Nova, one of your sisters, Molly's, is pregnant. Cool beans. You'll be able to see it when it gives birth. No Capital says, nice, Nova. I think you have to set up an area for babies so they don't get sucked into the filter. No way. I didn't know that either. I've just learned like 3 or 4 new things this morning, guys. I'm feeling like Dora the Explorer or a little bit of the Magic School Bus. I've learned like 4 or 5 things already today. Nova's like, yeah, my snails in the tank disappears and I didn't realize that goldfish eat snails. See, I didn't know that either. Oh my gosh. Waters above. Perspective is everything. Yes, it is. And being able to be open-minded, to broaden your perspective, even if you choose to not believe in something, to be able to respect the beliefs that are all possible. I saw a quote the other day and it was like, I don't have to respect your beliefs, but I respect the fact that you have your beliefs, right? So the perspective of allowing people to have their beliefs, even if you're never going to believe in them. I heard something funny the other day, and I'm gonna say it out loud. I was in like a live stream, like a kind of truther community live stream, and somebody wrote down in the chat that truthers are open-minded, and I was like, really? Really? Because of all the people that I've, found online, if there's any that are like pretty much like not open-minded, And it's like my way or the highway. You either believe what I say or you are fucking a sheep or you're stupid or you're this or you're that. It's fucking truthers, right? It's just like, you guys really think you're open minded? No, no, no. Open minded is like not that. Anyways, I'm just going to leave it at that. But I thought it was funny. Nova, there's a sponge. Ooh, SpongeBob. Around the filter so they won't get sucked in. Hey, Eugen Bliss, the road to happiness. Oh, I'm trying to like dropping in to share love, but it kind of looks like drooling to share love. Are you drooling or dropping? Drop it like it's hot. Hey, Sundry girl. How's it going? Hey, Genevieve and fam. Just got a notification. Wanted to hop on. Send love out to everybody everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. Hope the message finds you all well. Happy weekend. Hugs from Sundry House channel. Roar. Thanks for the pop-in, sweetie. Loves you. How is stuff with you? No capital says waters above, no doubt. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It's all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Marcus Aurelius. Rar. Marcus Aurelius. Aurora. Yeah, it doesn't take much to make a happy life. The simpler the better. Eugen sharing love too. Thank you. Let's amplify that. Send it out there, eh, guys? Really, Nova? I did not know that. For real. Fish can get sick and they need meds. I would have never known that. Unless I had some of my own someday, but... Eugen Bliss, the road to happiness. Look for positive energy. And not only look for it, make it happen, right? You can be in the middle of the shittiest fucking job or energy and you can choose to flip it. You know what I mean? For real. Hi, Rob Benjamin Shadow. Good afternoon, all. Good afternoon to you too, dude. How's things with you? Waters above says no capitals, 100% indeed. Check out my community post from the past week for synchronicities with that quote you just shared with me just now. Rawr. Sinks through the roof, eh, guys? Did you guys get what you wanted?
Yeah, we have to go down to Main Street.
Yeah.
Cause
So the Guardian.
Yeah, the one we went to was like old people stuff.
But
I didn't realize
it had
it.
like lazy boys and everything.
Ooh. Everybody, anybody? Welcome, Haley. Hi. Hey, Haley's here. Where's Lily? You want to show your hair? My girls.
Tally is coming.
Right on. Nova, aliens are out there and out here. Everywhere. Nova, your live streams are love streams. I think we do pretty good about keeping that way, eh, dudes? Hey, Simon Coe. Damn River Boys lurking in on the sexy woman. Where? I don't know. But I was lurking into one of your things the other day, too. I think I commented a little bit. I think it was 2 days ago. He was fishing with a little kid. Nova, open-minded are not concerned with converting other people to be more like them. Boom. You just hit it. Exactly, Nova. Open-minded, it doesn't matter to me if you believe what I believe. It doesn't matter to me. None of that. For real. Yeah. And I've been doing this for years. Like, could somebody actually say what my stance is for certain things or what my actual belief is? Because I talk a lot, right? I read the chat, I read a bunch of stuff, but do you actually know what my belief system is for certain things, right? most people would say, well, I think you believe this, or I think you believe that. And sometimes you'd be shocked that no, actually, maybe I don't, right? Just because I talk about it, just because I share vids about it, just because I hop into live streams, does that mean I actually have a belief system about something that's ingrained, right? No, not necessarily, guys. Waters above, love stream. I immediately heard that word in the tune of Love Train. Roar. When I read it, Nova Nova. That's the way that I am, Waters above. When somebody says, or I see a word, a song will come up. And I find it's been either completely amplified or very quiet in the last couple of months. And what I mean by very quiet is that just not having the songs come up the same way in certain timelines in the last few months. And so noticing when it amplifies and goes back up really high, I call it my inner DJ, right? Yes, Nova, Lily cut her hair again. Yes. And she pretty much did it, I would say 75% herself, that I only did a certain thing in the back to help her out to get a lot of the length gone. Her hair had grown out to about here, and it was, with the heat that we got and stuff, she knew she wanted to cut it, and we were going to go somewhere, but we don't know anybody personally, and I haven't gotten my hair cut by a random person since, like, it's been 11 years. You know what I mean? I've chosen that I cut my own hair. I don't give away my energy that way. And so we had the discussion of she wanted to do it herself, with me saying as the backup plan that, like, listen, if ever you if ever you do cut your hair yourself and you don't like it, then we will go make an appointment and somebody can fix it if you're not satisfied. But it looks fucking awesome. I love it. And she's gone with bangs as well. Waters above always syncs with you in this crowd at Genevieve. Good. Follow the syncs, follow the shivers. They lead the way, right? Lucky Stone 888. You can manifest your perfect life if you focus on the destination and enjoy the journey. It might be tough right now, but if you focus, you'll manifest your dream life. Lucky Stone, dude, thanks for taking the time to write that out. I get all serious all of a sudden, right? It's weird what it's like to be up here, and then, I just flow with what the comments are. I never know where they're gonna go, right? It's a complete leap of faith to not pre-read as well and just go in cold all the time. And sometimes I'll read things that you guys write and just the imprint of it, what it feels like, because I believe that where we're at collectively is to rewrite the scripts for humanity, to rewrite the scripts for ourselves, and in each interaction or each place that we choose to be, to always choose to write the best script possible. And the imprint of reading or seeing certain things, how it feels. I don't know, does that make sense, guys? But how it feels. And just thank you. I forget that sometimes, right? Like, especially because, has anyone else noticed how certain things are manifesting like either instantly, or by instantly within 2 hours to 12 hours or 24 at the most? So saying certain things out loud or thinking certain things and then, it manifests so fast. But how the opposite can be happening for like the big, right? The like you said, like the destination, the actual big stuff, there's layers to that. A lot of divine timing as well, right? Love ball. Her hair looks refreshing. I love it. Yeah, me too. I'm really proud of her too to like just choose how she wanted it. And then, so what happened? She had a certain style or cut, and then she lived with it for the day. And then the next day, she's like, I need to snip away a few pieces. I'm not happy with it the way that it is. So she allowed herself to like, cut it, live with it, realize a little bit more needs to go and thin it out type of thing. It's pretty neat. Like being a part of the process kind of thing. Damn River Boys, I'm sorry I missed it. I did not see you in that live stream. Mason. Ooh, I love that name. Had me busy on his first fishing trip. That's awesome. Nova, I really love that your name is Love Ball. To Love Ball. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse my flumminess, but it's still there a little bit. No capitals. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not a truth. Marcus Aurelius again. Meditations. Yep. Love ball. If it resonates with you, then it's your truth. Boom. Exactly. Oh my gosh, no. Damn River Boys. Did you see Mason get his 20-pound fish? He's a pro now. No, I didn't. That's huge. Considering that Mason's not that big. You know what I mean? That's a big fish. No capital says waters above. The post about planting seeds in the mind sounds familiar. Waters above. Music has always had a way of speaking to me. Since I was a child, music has had a profound effect on me. Yup, same. I remember being very young and having access to when we would go to a certain person's house. So my dad's cousin's husband, so technically or literally my uncle, my dad's cousin's husband, uncle or second cousin, I don't know, whatever the family line breaks down to, but he had a record player and like a huge record collection. And this would have been late mid 80s, late 80s. And I was very young, but I was allowed to go into that room and play whatever I wanted. My only like rule was obviously to be careful, don't scratch the fucking records and put them all back exactly where they were type of thing. And I was so honored, right, to be able to, I was like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, 13 and maybe up, right? And allowed to grab like a Beatles record and play the songs that, they didn't play on the radio. And really go deep into albums of not just the popular stuff that was on the radio. And his record collection was so eclectic and just so many different things that I've always been exposed to a lot of different genres of music. The people, my dad or people in our life always loved music and all different genres. But to have access to albums front to back, right? Like certain songs that sometimes, like only people who truly love a band actually know, right? Yeah. Speaking to me since a child, exactly. Are you kidding me? Amber says that's so cool because Lila cut her own hair too. Yeah. And it's very similar. Whoa. Our girls are so synced, Amber. I swear. Yeah, Lily was shocked at first that I was ready to let her do it herself. And I was like, well, at this point, you know, right? You've got the dexterity, first of all, and you know what you want. So you might not be able to recreate it exactly like in a picture, but you, even when you go to a hairdresser, whatever they're called, to a salon, whatever, and you show them a picture or a video, it's not going to look exactly the same sometimes because your head is different, your hair, right, is different. So why wouldn't I trust you? You know, I'd rather she trust herself to cut her own hair and then as well, right? Hey, Timo. Timo, have been told, oh shit, Tim's here. Oh, I've had people roll their eyes and say, oh shit, there's that chick again, meaning me. No capitals. Music can make you feel any way you want to feel. Powerful tool we can use. Yup. And one of the things that I started doing years ago was if I was super sad or just, lonely, unhappy, or feeling broken or anything, to listen to the opposite music of my mood. So I remember having to tell somebody who was my tenant once and telling him straight up, like, if you hear me listening to the most cheesiest songs ever, don't assume I'm in a good mood and everything's fine up here. Often that's when somebody else would have, like fucking the saddest song ever cranked up to bask in their sadness, but I'm the opposite. If I'm feeling super sad or something, I won't listen to sad music. I listen to sad music when I'm happy. Right? Because I'm happy. The lyrics are beautiful. It's like poetry. It's fine. Right? But otherwise, I do the opposite. I don't want to go deeper into misery. I want to, right? I want to pull myself out of it with some happy, cheesy vibes. Thanks for coming in, Waters Above. I know that time and energy is precious these days, right? So thanks for your time, honey. I love you. Yep. Same way, some people will be like, I don't understand why I'm scared all the time or why I'm paranoid. But meanwhile, the only things that they really watch in their spare time is movies or documentaries or TV shows about trauma and, yucky shit. So, like, you're feeding your mind with things that are like a certain mood. So that's what you're going to, right, emanate at some point as well, right? Not everybody can detach from watching things and they bring it into their own personality type of thing. Roar, Timo, that's beautiful. Waters Above. My granddaughters love your channel. Oh shit, are you at that point that way? My phone might go out for non-payment. I stopped the phone in February 2022. So I'm on a year and a couple of months. I don't have a phone. Well, I have a phone, but I don't have service on it, and I only use Wi-Fi. I'm not gonna pay like two separate bills, and the Wi-Fi here gives both me and Lily or anybody who comes into the house access, and unlimited. We're fine. And when I go out and about, I don't have a device. What that does is sometimes I have to ask people for certain things. If I need a cab or whatever. I've stopped people and asked for directions to go somewhere, and they whip out their phone and take out their Google map and, help me out. So it's like, it's cool because it's old school. I love it. And it's funny because I've been sleeping in the living room for exactly, I don't know, 6 nights now. And my head is right where the router is. I know. Everybody be like, oh, turn off your router at night. And oh, your brain is going to fucking sizzle and fry. And it's like the second night I woke up and the little light, there's a little blue light. And I was like, Oh my God, I'm doing the one thing that everybody says, don't do that. You're gonna die, you're gonna explode, you're not gonna grow, your boobs are gonna fucking end up on your forehead or something. And it's like, yeah. And I was like, do I feel safe? Like, do I feel like my router is going to like do bad things to my head and make me like a scrambled egg in the middle of the night? And I was like, nope, not at all. Not at all. I'm fine. And it's just like, I don't bring in a certain mentality when it comes to exterior things, no matter what, right? And that's it. No capitals. Phones are overrated, anyways. Timo says that way. It happens. It's not fun. Yep. I'm loving just the Wi-Fi and just having access to my apps when I'm in the house. Like, I would always usually put my phone on airplane mode to not be bothered by texts before if I was driving or out and about anyways, right? So it everybody fucking has a cell phone. Even a fucking 7-year-old has a cell phone around me. I don't need one. I can ask anybody for help. Alex, hey sweetie, I started early hoping you'd have time to come in. Alex, hey beautiful people. Bonjour Geneviève, comment ça va? Damn River Boys, yes, use the music to balance yourself out. Exactly, Damn River Boys. That's it. I use the music, I don't let it use me as well, right? Of certain things. Know what I'm saying? Timo, I use music to get me out of the mood that I'm stuck in. No Capital says, yeah, I banned most of Hollywood from my viewing. Same. And not necessarily like banning Hollywood, but I don't watch movies anymore. No Capitals. And like, believe me, if I watch a movie next week, I'll be fucking talking to everybody about it for a fucking 3 years. Because there's a reason I watch it. Right? The syncs that will come up, the puzzle pieces that will fall into place, the keys that will open up inside me if I'm truly guided to watch something is because it won't leave me alone, right? But what I mean by that is if there becomes that there's so many syncs or so many people saying, Jen, you should watch this, or a clip comes up, or like it's like I won't be able to avoid watching it. And that hasn't happened to me for so long. Like the last movie that I watched was last year. In April, we went and saw Sonic 2 at the theater. And we watched Princess Bride 2 one time on the computer. So, on a small screen. Damn River Boys, Gwen, did you see all of your Canadian smoke in my live stream fishing the Chesapeake Bay yesterday? No, I hardly spent any time on the internet yesterday at all. So I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't peek into anything much. Yeah. Is it like yellowish for you guys? Cuz it's not it's never been yellow for us. Like yellow or golden. It's only ever been like a haze or like just thick and white kind of thing. Thank you, no capitals. I resonate with that. Romanticizing fear and other such negative things so much. Exactly. Timo says romancing fears is dangerous. Yeah. It's what would it be like that? It's like some sort of like adrenaline high or feeds something inside people, but I don't know. It's for myself like there's a part of me that studied or immersed myself in so many different things in my youth and then in my 20s or 30s. So why would I still be watching certain movies or certain things now if I already have certain knowings? Like, why would I go back or why would I keep doing the same thing? Right? I don't know. Again, a movie, for me to watch it front to back, there has to be a reason for me. And the reason could be it's like hilarious and I'm laughing my nuts off and it's just funny, right? But most movies or anything just it doesn't resonate with me. I don't think it's funny, right? Romantic comedies are just fucking ridiculous to me. Just all of it. It's just, right? Timo, your router is singing to you. I just put electrical tape over the blue light. And he likes my blue light. I don't mind little things like that. No capitals. I cover the blue light with my eyeball. Excuse my... I don't have a cold or anything, by the way. It's just like the air, for real, the air quality. Alex, you haven't listened to music in a month? Yeah, damn River Boys. It looked like fog. Can usually see land everywhere where I was. Did the stream upload? Because I'll pop in and just go see the little bit of the replay to get an idea of what it looked like. It was the day before yesterday when you took Mason? 2 days ago? Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, I'm going to move around a little bit. I've been on for like an hour or something, or close. I don't know. I can barely see. I don't know. It feels like I'm babbling a lot, and I just need to move around a little bit. I won't be very long.
What's the thing on
Low maintenance, right? Low maintenance. Well, Mom, if we're going to her, oh my gosh. Surreal to be in my timeline right now. Oh my gosh, guys. Lucky Stone. I'm gonna make sure I even have your channel, Lucky Stone. I've lost, or yeah, it's not there. I grabbed it. There's so many channels that disappear. Thanks for saying that. It made me go make sure I had it.
I used to be downtown. I can't trust my stuff outside. Yeah.
Timo, our last fire here, we got free charcoal, just shoveled it up. Lucky Stone 888, I'm back. I just did a quick live stream reading the favor affirmation declaration. Favor affirmation declaration. Say that 6 times fast.
Look, a kitchen that has a stove.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't have a stove. It's too small.
Damn River Boys, Timo, glad something good came up from it.
When am I not?
Timo, the only good thing that came up from it is there's nothing to burn this year. Yeah, for really. Damn River Boys, on Tuesday morning, it was very bad here with the smoke. I think Tuesday was probably our worst thickest, Monday and Tuesday maybe, were the worst and thickest days here as well. Thanks, Purple Spliff. I like the music box. How's it going, Purple Spliff? Thanks for coming in. Damn River Boys, but the sunrise was beautiful. Yeah, huh? Oh my gosh, for real. Last night there was no clouds, but there was cover all night, so I never got a glimpse of the moon in the night. Hi, Mandy Effect. I was thinking about you. Hi, Rebecca Observes. The word Normandy came up for me, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours earlier. And Mandy is what stuck out for me. What's the song? Who sings the song, Mandy? It's like somebody kind of cheesy. I was going to go listen to it, but then I squirreled and did something else. The love song with Mandy in it. Oh, Mandy. Yeah. Barry Manilow. Is that one of your, like, songs, Rebecca, that you kind of just, like, caroon her with? I would. I love it. Barry White. Lucky Stone, 888. Channels come and go. It's all about growth and learning. Yup, exactly. Purple Spliff, how are you, Jen? I'm really, 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 really magically delicious. I feel awesome. Really good. A little chunky in my throat sometimes, but good. My God, Mandy says, I love it. Laughing my ass off. Yes, I do. Good. Rebecca says, Mandy, weren't you named after that song? And Mandy Effect says she loves to torture me sometimes. Really, Alex? We're having floods. Orange and red codes are still in effect. Do you have, can you see? Like where you go to fish, Alex, can you see? Like the water levels are higher? Mandy says, great, now she's singing it now. Good. You were named after the song? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Damn River Boys, I don't know, but Brandy was a fine girl. I never known anybody named Brandy. Yeah, Alex has the opposite. We don't have fires here, we got floods in Romania. Okay. Get a couple cards going, take what resonates, leave the rest. Mandy Effect, see what you started, Genevieve? Roar. If I'm getting you serenaded, I think that's pretty fucking romantic, baby. You guys can move into afternoon delight after. Whee! Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Sky rockets in flight. Whoa now. Rebecca says that's great. Yeah. I'm all for encouraging intimacy. Whee! Oh my gosh. Damn River Boys. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, my face is hot. I'm blushing. Actually, I'm not blushing. I'm just hot. Sage stick. Oh, card number 13. Cleanse. Sage moves its medicine into your body. Okay. Sage. Anybody know anybody named Sage? Okay, Okay, Sage moves this medicine into your body, heart, and soul. It's time for a clearing. And a sacred sage is here to assist you, illuminating the areas that need to be seen and acknowledged. Cleansing our energy body is something that needs to be done often. If you notice you're feeling heavy or dense with emotion or discomfort, allow this medicine to clear it so it might be transformed. And I just want to say super sync because my candle is named Smudgin. It smells so good. It's sage moving into my body. Sage, rosemary. Hey, baby. How you doing, Mary? And Paulo. Hey, Paulo. Ooh, Paulo. Santo. And I'm going to admit, though, I lit an incense earlier. It's a frangipani one or something. And it's like really strong. I put it out after not even an inch. And it's like all over. So I'm being cleansed by frangipani incense. The snort was great. I do that. I do the same, especially when I blush. Blushing's good for you, Timo. I love making people blush. I do. It's one of my things. Yup. My favorite is making like grown-ass men who never blush like a lot. I do. Okay, you are asked to hold this medicine with deep reverence as it has been appropriated by many who treat it like a prop. It comes forward as a gift for you today, as a reminder of your dedication to all that is sacred. This sage stick asks you to honor your lineage and the lineages that this particular medicine is sourced from. Lighting sage is so much more than a cleanse. It's a ceremony of alignment. Your whole self comes alive and returns to vitality and light. Excuse me, this medicine loves you deeply and asks you to hold all of your sacred practices with reverence. I'm going to be really honest. I believe laughing and giggling is a form of prayer. So although sometimes I might sound like frivolous in nature because of my giggles or because I might not sound like because I'm not a ritualistic person, right? But the reverence, adding laughter, right, to certain things and not taking things too seriously of the ritual aspects. There's certain things that it's like, you tell me I'm not supposed to do that, I'm going to do it. For example, like the whole, like when you light your incense, you're not supposed to blow it out because there's like bad luck or whatever. It's like that kind of stuff is just like poof over my head. That's it. I don't resonate with that. Damn River Boys, did I? You made me blush a couple of weeks ago. Roar. Good. Just catching up to the chat. Damn River Boys, I could use some after the lunatic delight. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what they say, eh? You're best well served by yourself. You go for it, damn River Boys. What you waiting for? Put me on pause, though. Put me on pause. Oh my God. Oh, yes, please put me on pause. There's so many things I'm like going through my head, and I'm like, no, don't say that out loud. Don't say that out loud. Woo! Do something sexy before I hit pause. I don't know how to be sexy anymore on purpose. It just either happens or it doesn't. Oh my gosh. Do something sexy me before I press pause. I don't know what to do. Oh my God, love ball sensual laughing. Yes. Be ready when I snort is pause time. Oh my God, it's getting hotter. No capitals. I've been gone. What did I miss? I don't know. It's PG rated. You have to show ID for your age first before you can catch up. Okay. Oh my God, me loves you guys. Thank you so much. Like a red cherry tomato. Oh man, now I'm looking hottie. Red cherry tomato. The little baby cherry ones. Timo, blushing is good for you. I think it is. Rebecca, gotta cleanse those dirty thoughts. Yes, scrub. Scrub. My eyes are watering. Me too. Me too. I'm glad I didn't put mascara on today. Oh my God. Alex says Google Translate went crazy again. Don't laugh, Genevieve. You're confusing Google. Google doesn't know how to translate laughter. Oh my God. Bonjour, Gunnar. Être sage, oui. Oh my God. Alex, Dieu vous bénisse, Gunnar. I don't know what you're getting yourself into. Alex is shaking his head. Timo says Google always changes my words, except for that one time. Oof. Okay. Whew. Purple spliff. I've always got incense burning. At the moment, I have a dragon's blood cone on the go. Roar. I like cones the bestest, I think, because they're like just small and compact. I don't have to worry about getting my hair, or my butt in them or anything. Oh my gosh. It's because Google is female. She doesn't recognize the laughter. Love ball, belly laughing, great verb. Yes, belly laughing. I think belly laughing is equivalent to like working out. For real. Gunnar, c'est la vie. Merci, cher Alex. Bénédiction divine vers toi. Inflossage d'amour à tous les cœurs humains. Timo, I'm not blushing. Oh, that's what she said. Oh, Mandy, whatever floats your boat. Indeed. Yeah. Oh, Gunnar, Geneviève a mangé un clown. Geneviève ate a clown. Just one part. Just the one part. Oh my God, Genevieve ate a clown. So this one time I had a person who worked with me and she dated a rodeo clown. And honestly, of all my life of one-liners or like just little things you can say to somebody who's dating someone, I think that was my ultimate, right? Is your clown here for the weekend type of thing? And like, how's the cowboy doing? Did he have his nose on? Did he keep his boots? Oh my God. Mandy says, I'm waiting for the snort. I think if I snort, I might actually choke. So I'm going to be trying to stay calm. Alex, quelqu'un me dira-t-il de nous, quoi nous moquons? I don't even know, Alex. I'm just like, wee! Alex wants to know what we're laughing about. I don't even know what I'm laughing about. Capitals, no capitals. That's an odd way to scrub away dirty thoughts. Get the toilet brush if you have to. Oh my God. No clowns, definitely. Yeah, I've dated a lot of. Actually, I've never dated. I'm either with or I'm not. But yeah, I've never had a clown. No, I never have had a clown. I actually don't like clowns, so that would not be cool. I'm okay. Gunnar, merci. Salutations, Angélique. Lumière à la crème chantilly. Ooh, chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down. Oh, good, Mandy Effect. You have me and Becky dying of laughter over here. Thanks for that. Roar. That sounds kind of nice. We could patent that. Timo. River Boy Genevieve Blush. That sounds like a lipstick color, Timo. It sounds like a lipstick color. River Boy Genevieve Blush. Mandy, oh my God, you're eating all the clowns? No, not me. Clowns in my coffee. Clowns in my coffee. Send in the clowns, yes. Damn River Boys, you leave the boots on for traction. I just had a bunch of flashbacks there. Oh. Okay, don't talk about boots. We don't talk about boots, guys. It's clouds in my coffee, not clowns. Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you so much. That's the best giggle fest ever. Oh my God. I'm going to grab another one of these. Oh, Alex is like, I'm just going to change the subject here in the chat. Damn River Boys, this live stream took a turn. Yes. Yes. Oh, come and go with me. Come and go. Mandy Effect. We always debate over that song, You're So Vain by Carly Simon. She'll be like, clowns in my coffee. And I'm like, babe, no, it's clouds. I know, eh? I like clowns better. You know the song by Florence and the Machine? The Dog Days Are Over. Well, I always thought it was Dark Days. And in the timeline where I found out it was the Dog Days, Lily was about 6 years old. When she learned it was the Dog Days, she wouldn't let me listen to the song anymore because she was offended because the dog days were over. And the dog, she would say, like, her like 5-6-year-old logic would be like, the dog days should never be over. So I was like, I think we were like 2 years where every time I listened to the song, I either had to turn it off or put up with her, you know, speech of, you know, like her offendedness of the dog days should never be over. We were talking about that the other night. It's funny. I like the dark days better too, yeah. No capitals, maybe clowns add a unique flavor profile. Well, there's a unique flavor profile around the world right now. Clown energy, that's for sure. No capitals. Timo. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Timo, I used to be surrounded by clowns and then I exited. You were in the circus? Alex, didn't anyone see the remote? I can't find it, even though I just had it in my hands. You're sitting on it, Alex. It's under your left butt cheek. Or maybe the right. I don't know. I'm not that psychic. Rebecca, I'm not honestly sure what flavor clowns would be. Yeah, me neither. Ooh. Me too, Mandy effect. I sometimes forget my glasses are on my face. I've actually done that, yeah, before too. I've actually looked for my phone, Mandy, with my phone in my hand and using it as a flashlight, but I'm looking for my phone. Are you still here, Jelly Jungle? I know I saw you. I can't remember if I said hello. Damn River Boys, do clowns taste funny? Probably not. Probably not. The ball says the remote's probably still in your hand. Mandy, yes, it does, actually. I've done that too before, if it makes you feel any better. Yes, it does. All I need is one other person in the whole world to say, oh, I've done that. And to be like, yeah, oh, well, good. I'm not the only one. Hey, Jill. You've done it too. Jill Woodworth talks. I've done that before, the phone flashlight thing. Yeah, I can actually see myself, and it's 2019. We're camping. We're on the East Coast, and I'm actually pissed because I can't find my phone. Like, I'm getting mad, right? I'm kind of scared because I'm traveling. I'm actually getting upset because I can't find my phone. All to realize I've had it in my hand the whole time. I was using it as a flashlight, though. That's the most, like, oh my gosh, right? Getting pissed at myself. Ew. Ugh. Excuse me. I should put it on mute, but I don't know how. The Mandy effect. Or I'll do something like put the salt in the fridge, because, you know, that's normal. Laughing my ass off. Yup. It was in between your legs, Alex? Well, damn, I was close. To the left, to the right, in the middle. My ex-husband would bring my keys to his work. He didn't need them, he just brought them. He would bring the remote control in his lunchbox to work. I'm trying to think of other stuff, like, just that was so fucking random, of like, can you, phoning him at work and saying, can you just check in your lunchbox to see if the remote control for the TV's in there? And it's like, oh, yeah, it is. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of just, like, there was little things that he'd do that was just, like, so fucking fucked up. That once you know, right? But until you know, it's like, where did this go? Yeah, Rebecca, that panic feeling of not knowing where your phone is. Timo, I never lose my phone because it's the most important thing that pisses me off. Ew, it's so gross. Ew, gross. That was so gross. I'm sorry. No Capital says I'm weird because I don't carry a phone on me. I don't think that's weird at all. I think it's pretty much, to me, it's normal. Because I don't always either. And when I do carry my phone, often it's because I just want the ability to have the time or to take a video, right? But yeah, I could go without all of this in a heartbeat. It's a means to an end. 35, seed planter intention. It only takes one seed to start the growth of a beautiful forest. The reverberations of your intentions, words, and actions are heightened at this time. It's an important season to be extra mindful of your thoughts and inner dialogue. We so often allow the same hurtful beliefs and self-defeating messages to play in our minds and hearts unchecked. Ask yourself, what is broadcasting from my soul today? Is this the frequency I want to impart in the world? When you think of each thought as a seed of possibility, you feel the power that you hold as the creator of your experiences. At this time, you have the ability to choose wisely. Plant the seeds of heightened consciousness and love for yourself. Infuse your sacred waters with the most healed vibrations for your body, mind, and soul. You are worth it. This message is not advocating that you bypass what has felt true for you in your life. Rather, it's calling for more compassion, validation, and a sacred place, holding for the thoughts and beliefs that have never received this actual care. Being conscious, awareness to what repeats over and over again. This is an important first step in planting the seeds of wellness, joy, and abundance, and healed outcomes. Yeah, no capitals. It's normal for us, but weird to the world. Yep. Oh, it is. It is. Just saying that you don't have a device or certain things right now, like, will get you that look. Like, it's surreal. Right? Ooh, this deck is really amazing. I really love it. Asha Frost. The artwork is by Steph Littlebird. It's the Sacred Medicine Oracle. This is exactly what the box looks like. And this is the latest deck that I got. I would think that it's been about 2 months by now. I can't remember. I don't write it down or retain. But it's the last deck that I bought. When I went into the store, I saw it. I knew I was grabbing it. And then I saw 2 other decks. I was going to grab those. But I was doing that thing where you know what you want, but you're just checking. Could it be different what I need, right? Why am I guided into the store? Could it be a little different? So I was holding the box for this. And then I had 2 other decks. I can't remember what the names were. If I'm meant to get them, I'll go back some other time and they'll pop back up for me. But I noticed that she had a book. You Are the Medicine, 13 Moons of Indigenous Wisdom, Ancestral Connection, and Animal Spirit Guidance, Asha Frost. I'm going to be really straight up honest. It's on my book pile, and I haven't actually even started to read it. Bear message. Rawr. Yeah, I haven't started it. And I think it's the 3rd time I've talked about it, held it up in the last 2 months to show it. And every time I do, I put it a little closer. I put it a little closer to me so that I end up starting it. But I still haven't yet. So, you know, divine timing. When I'm meant to, I will. I don't believe so, no capitals. Does this count as tarot cards? I don't consider oracle cards or any of the nature or angel cards that I have actually tarot. But, you know, to me it's 2 different things. But I don't do tarot personally. Tarot. Really, Timo, I can't carry my phone in my pocket. It burns me. I've never had issues like that. Rebecca observes, regarding the seed planting card, I always say, do things now that your future self will thank you for. And that just made me think of that. Roar. Thank you. That's beautiful. And it's true too, eh? Some things are so worth starting because it's the future self of us that needs us to start today to do something, right? For real. Mandy, I'm always getting random oracle decks. My lovely witchy girlfriend got me into it. Right on. Do you use the cards? Are you pulling cards? Do you pull cards for yourself or do you do for others? One of the things for myself, I rarely pull myself a card. It's just not common. I mostly use the cards only in my live streams to accent certain things I've said or to fill up, right? When there's no chat going on, then I'll grab cards and it'll kind of give me something to bounce off of for chatting and stuff. And it'll sum up things that I've said. There are times where I shock my own self with the cards, right? Even yesterday that happened. Near the end of the live stream, we got to talking about birch trees, birch energy. Well, we were talking about birch syrup, and then boom, the card that came up was the birch card. You know, like you can't make this shit up of how it flows, right? So that's one of the reasons. When I started live streaming, I live streamed, I think, for almost a full year. or close, and I never used the cards. And then I would have people who would tell me, I dreamed that I saw you and there was cards around you, or I dreamed that I seen you and you were pulling cards. But in their decoding of their own dreams, they were kind of trying to think that I was going to do reading, like personal readings or certain things. But like now with hindsight, they were seeing future me live streaming and using the cards. I do personal readings if someone reaches out and asks me for it, right? I will. But I prefer to be the open channel. So what I mean by that is if I started doing one-on-one readings and did like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours a day of of readings for one individual person, then whatever the sync, the flow, the resonance for other people wouldn't be the same, right? So there's a lot of people across the world right now doing one-on-one readings. He's doing the opposite, right? I flow openly. This being said, if someone reaches out or asks, I will do certain things if I'm guided, and if, right, if it feels like, yeah, I do it. And within my reality, I will either offer, if somebody asks me, then I will do a reading. You know what I mean? But they're not a part of, like, I don't have a daily routine. I don't pull cards for myself. Separate the cards, and I don't become dependent on having a certain tool. I don't know if that makes sense, but hey, Seven, I see you down there, but I'm still catching up with the chat, dude. Welcome in. Hey, Annie. Oh, poop, I missed the seed planting card. Good morning, y'all. I have so many seeds to plant. I just found about 8 marijuana seeds someone gave me that I hid from my own self. Roar. You hid for your future self to find. Right on, Rebecca. I love Tarot Oracle cards. Dang, I think I have about 10 different decks, give or take. Annie, but so many other seeds to plant too. No capitals. I'm ignorant about this sort of stuff and I'm learning. Right on. Is there a part of you, no capitals, that feels like you might be guided to do it for yourself or for others ever? Like, have you ever been guided to, like, buy your own, or has anybody ever gifted you one? Rebecca, I learned how to read tarot before Oracle. I connect better with them. Rar, I believe that it's like meant to be kind of thing, right? What we're guided to. You gotta go, Seven. Work, 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 work. You got a few minutes? Okay. That's awesome, Mandy. I would normally pull a random card for myself, especially in times of need for advice. Rar. I love that you write that because I tend to not, like, I don't think about it, right? Gunnar, j'utilise les cartes aussi quand je suis perdue. Des cartes routières. The light of your heart is always the best flashlight. Timo says, yes, only believe in the synchronicities. Yeah, and your synchronicities, right? Because here's a fun fact. Somebody could ride your synchronicities. And you know what I mean? Like, have you believing that you're connected somehow because they're riding your syncs. And that's the term that I use. I've been using it for a lot of years because a lot of fucking people have grabbed onto my stuff and ridden my synchronicities as their own, but not, right? But not on some level. I don't know if that makes sense. And I'm going to leave it at that unless I have like a specific story or something that comes up, but it's very possible to ride somebody's synchronicities and make them feel like you're a part of their, right, of their flow, but you're actually not. Gunnar, are you guys doing something, Haley?
I was gonna go with Bailey and Talia eventually.
Yeah.
Or just like walk to Talia's and hang out a little bit, but I'm probably not sleeping over. But I was just gonna bring stuff just in case.
Yeah,
Because
just in
she
case
told
you
me
feel
that.
like you feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll know how you feel later.
Yeah.
right?
But I'll let you know. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go take another quick break soon. No capitals. Oh, that is even more interesting for sure, eh? If you're like learning from us, I say us, like me, Allie, people that you see, that there's no one actually in your reality. No capital says no. I've never met anyone that was into pulling cards. I wondered when somebody will come into your life that does. 7, I'm charging my battery. I love our community. 7, gotta go. You're gonna be watching still? Okay. Have a good day at work, dude. I'll totally be watching, especially in the astral plane. Timo, I'm not planting any cannabis this year. I still have 3 pounds that I grew last year. Maybe I should have sold it instead of giving it away. Rebecca observes, I find it easier to read for others than for myself, although I pull cards often because I love learning the symbolism. I find that I can have blinders on a different way if I'm reading my cards for myself, whereas someone else, the cadence, like let's say, first of all, I don't go into a lot of card readings. I don't. I don't resonate, like in the times that I have in my life, I realize that, if I'm watching or listening to other people, and it just, then I begin to see certain things, and I don't know, I just, like, you'll never, I don't even watch like Capricorn readings or stuff like that. I will go into readings sometimes that completely other signs than my own because I'm guided into it and get the messages. So there's only a handful of YouTube people that have ever actually asked for readings, right? Um, every time I ever have, I've always gotten messages. But I'm careful about what I imprint myself with. I'm very aware of the bullshit factor behind, the reading of cards as well, right? The repetition of certain things said out loud over and over, and it's like, that doesn't resonate with me. So yeah, I have to be guided. There has to be a trust, and sometimes though I'll be like guided into certain card readings of somebody I'll never sub and I'll never go look at again, but they had, like, I don't know, a sentence or a phrase that they say that was a message for me, for example, right? I do believe in wherever I'm guided, don't judge the messengers, allow for the messages to come through, and that's it. Yes, Rebecca, I'm January 7th. Are you a sea goat as well? I'm a Capricorn. Yes, I'm January 7th. Yeah. And Rebecca, where you say, I find it easier to read for others than myself. I see far and wide. I don't need the cards, right? The cards are for other people so that there can be images, numbers, words, colors. Um, so that's, I have the site, right? And I'm very cautious of using it as a, for lack of better words, like as a parlor trick or as an ego thing, or even as a source of, business income. I mean, I've seen I've seen the future death of my own best friend in the cards in 2009. I put the cards away for a long time. I was just getting started, but it was already revealed to me just how once you see, you can't unsee. Once you know, you can't unknow. Right? So there is a little bit of going back to the card, what it said earlier. There's a reverence to be had for these tools, these gifts, for who we share with, for how, for what the actual effect is when you see into someone's future and, even seeing into somebody's future that they're going to have a child, but they don't want children, for example, or certain details that it's a responsibility as well to have, right? For real. So being able to be detached from the cards and certain things is very important. No capitals, £3 a pop would last me my entire life. Gunnar c'est la vie. Wow, there are connections of all sorts connecting the energies. People in the right alignment have a better understanding. No capitals, you just smoke a little pinch each night. Yeah, if I do too much, it makes me paranoid.
I love you.
You gonna go now?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Yeah, me one hug.
Okay.
I'm coming over there.
I'll see you later.
Have fun. Just follow your instinct.
Okay.
Whatever feels right. And
I'll let you know and I'll keep you updated and stuff like that.
I like the way that I try not to be dependent on that you check in, so that I don't get scared if you don't. You know what I mean? That feeling. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna catch up. Sorry, guys. Timo says I can't smoke, so I make edibles. Gunnar c'est la vie. The universe gave me messages to give me through your cards, Genevieve. So you're definitely connected. Yeah, Gunnar. I've had a few people over the years who definitely don't just allow for their for cards to ask for cards or for to even pop in. And I've gotten like direct emails of certain things. It's like nobody could have known, and what you said is, you know, like nobody could know. It's never been spoken out loud, right? You know, and there's certain things has never been spoken out loud, and just so yeah, um, I've the validation I've received over the years, inner as well, of certain things that, you know, have happened over time as well. Yeah. No capitals says I'm a Cancer. Mandy effect, I'm a Virgo here. I have Aries moon. Sorry, babe. I don't do my chart stuff or refer to it or resonate with it. Timo, my best recipe is cannabis butter and fried eggs. Whoa. No way. Rebecca observes December 27th. I was supposed to be born on Christmas. I was born way like January 7th. Are you kidding, Damn River Boys? Oh my god. There's baby rabbits running everywhere in my yard right now. Oh my gosh, dude. Thanks for telling me.
Can I have one?
Lily Rose wants one. Can you bring us a baby rabbit, Damn River Boys?
Never mind, I would probably get rabies.
It's an American baby rabbit.
That will give me rabies even more.
Rebecca observes, says, I'm super sensitive, but I don't call myself any type of psychic. Same. I just use cards as a tool. I usually read for my family or like Mandy's aunts, like when I read for her. Yeah. Yeah, I don't use any labels or define anything as well. I am what I am, and my consistency over time will show itself for someone else, right? So a lot of my belief system in the last years, watching people, excuse me, I just blew out my candle, watching people from across the world and how they speak about themselves, but then how the energy of who they actually are doesn't match. So I don't resonate with being told by someone, I am this and I am that. It's like, just do what you do and I'll be able to feel what you are. Because a lot of people over the years who have, you know, like, I mean, guys, seriously, I've met Jesus and Thoth and fucking like every fucking incarnation of every like guru or ascended master has believed themselves to be in body and spoken of it openly, right? And some of the people who call themselves Jesus and Thoth, when I started, you know, on YouTube in 2019, they're either not even around anymore, or they definitely aren't calling themselves that the same way. They've evolved or, right, grown into a different embodiment. So, right, just show what you do so that we can feel it instead of telling others what you think you do. Sometimes, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, yes, know yourself. But if you know yourself, you don't have to label and tell everybody what you are, because they're going to feel it. Loveball asks a question. Are there instances where you type capitals, no capitals? And no capital, says Loveball, only when I use my digital keyboard because it capitalizes automatically. Roar. No capitals. We have a few rabbits too. They're not coming around as much right now. Timo, this year I'm surrounded by cottontails. Would you say that would be a ripple effect of the fires? Right, Tim? Annie. No all capitals name like in birth certificate. No capitals. They turned my name into a corporation. Our corporate all caps names. Hi, Antonia. I'm new to your channel. You're in Romania too? Roar. I don't know if Alex is still here, but he's in Romania as well. Thank you, Love Ball. Have fun, ladies. Annie, I was just texting that this morning talking about names. Timo, I believe that more people should look up their star chart. I'm the opposite. I wish that people would stop looking at certain things and then making excuses that they have a downward dog in Pluto and that's why they act a certain way, right? At some point, being told I act like this because I have this in my chart, that doesn't fly with me. And personally, and this is my belief system, Tim, and anybody else listening, if we actually know that there was fuckery and inversion everywhere, why do people still believe that certain things are sacred and they weren't fucked with? Because that would be one of the first things to use as a program for humanity, is to have them believe certain things about, right, their charts. So, Love Ball, you was referring to Lily Rose? Yeah. Exactly, Annie D. You need to know the time, though, for the charts. Exactly. And for me, it came up in my reality that my birth time isn't even the same in my own mother's perspective, right? So all my life, I was told I was born around a certain time, and then all of a sudden, 2 years ago, it changed radically. So... Annie, you did yours online a few years ago, copied and pasted into Notepad app so you could access easily. No capitals. I looked up my life path number and other numerological paths. It was very spot on with me. A lot of the life path 9, which is what I am, does resonate with me as well. But if I listen to other numbers, there would be things in there that resonate with me as well, right? There goes. Right on, Alex and Antonia find each other. You guys can speak the same language without the Google Translate, guys. Love Ball's asking what path you are. No capitals. Alex specifies, Love Ball, that wasn't Lily. It was Haley, yeah. Annie D, that's if the current astrological info is correct, because sidereal is different. It's confusing and vague. Annie, you think your life path is 4? Last time you checked, whatever 4 is. Love Ball. 6 is a nurturing number. No capitals. Basically, I'm very introspective and supportive, especially for my family. The true love part, yeah. Annie D, my friend said they're going to start calling me the Dragon Lady. Roar, good. You got so much dragon action and animal action, you could have people pay to go to your house and watch. You know what I'm saying? There's more animal action at your house than some people have seen in their whole lifetime, Annie. If you think about it that way, you know what I mean? No capitals. There's a guy named Dragon Man in Colorado. He owns a military museum and tons of land. Yes, Rebecca, laughing my ass off. The star sign stereotypes. Yeah. Yeah, that just doesn't resonate with me. Like, you know what I mean? But again, somebody saying I have my period, that's why I'm a bitch right now. That shit don't resonate with me either, right? To use certain things as the reason that you're acting certain ways, when it's like, listen, if you're in a bitchy mood, fucking stay away from people. Like, fucking take care of yourself till you don't feel like that. Don't, right, project and then blame it on outside factors. That love ball appeasement.
Peace.
Timo, once you know the star chart, you can't be tricked. That doesn't make sense to me though, Tim, because there's so many motherfucking people out there right now who know their charts, and we're not more evolved collectively, right? Anybody and their brother can press tomorrow or this 2 seconds from now to do their chart, but you know what I mean? No way. Rebecca says, Mandy, you're in line as well, life path. Roar. That's so cool. Are you serious, Annie? The coyotes are howling right now, honey? I've been meaning to ask 14:14 Eastern Time. I've been meaning to ask. Have they been around lately? Mandy having a lot of afternoon delight. Roar. Timo, I was always wondering if the gurus were lying. Why did they disappear? Not sure what you mean by that. Annie, the roof dragon just appeared on the roof, feeding now. Good. No capitals. I believe in Japan, they're really into blood types. They believe that certain blood types are more compatible depending on the blood. Roar. I don't personally. I've not researched or educated myself or gone, deep into that. But there's a lot to be said for that, for your blood type as well, and what foods, certain things, right? Ben Balderson was talking about that a couple months ago in a live stream as well. I also, because our bodies are upgrading and just things are changing so much, one of my theories back in 2019 was that a lot of people's blood types have changed or will be changing over the next, you know what I mean? I don't know, over the next years. And I had found one person who validated, who was in enough in the medical industry to know that it is completely possible for blood types to change. And so, yeah. Timo, I think the rabbit population grew because I started shooting at the coyotes. Damn River Boys, I'm still waiting for a good place to pause. Roar. Are you an RH negative, Mandy? O negative? Yeah, Tim, and the dogs marking their place. Yeah. Rebecca observes, I'm O positive, and I don't know what blood types make a difference when it comes to being spiritually evolved, maybe. Yeah, I had gone into the whole RH negative certain things, but to be honest, it's not a part like of my timelines to go deep into certain things or to allow for my focus to be in certain places, right? Yeah, Tim. I never blame anything on my star chart. It's still me doing it. Exactly. No capitals. I was taught that when predators eat up all the food, they die off or migrate. Then the prey grows back and it turns into this cycle. Exactly. Yeah. That's why certain areas or communities will introduce certain things, or they'll allow for certain hunting or trapping and certain stuff, because to balance what we've unbalanced by building houses and taking over the land, right? In many places. Mandy Effect says, well, since I'm O negative, Becky thinks I'm an alien. And she says, that's true. You're a little gray. Never know. Hey, Emoji King. My dog tag says zero positive blood type. Where do you keep your dog tags, Emoji King? Like, are they always close to you, or are they in a box? Where are they? Weird question, but exactly, Love Ball. It's our responsibility. Responsibility. Exactly. No capitals. I don't know what my blood type is. Same. I can't remember. I know, and I don't know, and it is what it is. The circle of life, Timo. Yeah. Cereal? Is it good? Which one did you take? Emoji King, they're on Cynthia's keychain. And they were lost at work once, but they were brought back to me. Right on. Yeah. That gave me shivers, Emoji King. Thanks for responding. I appreciate it. I got a vision of somebody's hanging somewhere. I can't see the name. There's something blue. There's something blue beside them. No capitals. I heard there's a golden blood type. It's compatible with all others, but it's very rare. So these people need to create their own bank just in case. What if those people didn't need no capitals to have a bank? That their energy was enough to circulate the healing without the other stuff. $35, Meitzi, wisdom. Experience woven together with knowledge creates a beautiful thing. Wisdom. Its parts are intertwined like a finely made rope that is so strong it cannot be cut. Wisdom once earned becomes an essential part of you. Right now, the Greek goddess of wisdom, Meitzi, says, know what you want to do in your current circumstances. The real question is, do you have the courage and commitment to make the wise choice? Your answer is not to hide. You're being invited to look within rather than without. Take the wisdom you already have, apply it to your questions. Perhaps, however, you must draw forth the humility to find someone wiser to weigh in. In this powerful time, others might seek you out for your wisdom. This is also an auspicious period when new relationships are founded on deep truths shared with others. Yesterday in the cards, new relationships or relationships coming in that were to be monumental game changers was a part of the cards yesterday as well. You are entering a potent period of your life to share all that you are and all you have learned. Extraordinary things are possible when the goddess Meitzi reminds you of your wisdom and the need to express that. No Capital says it's not literally golden. No, I didn't see it as literally golden, but what I see is the golden energy of certain souls. That's what I see when I read that. Emoji King, the dog tags are old now, 45 years ago. Yeah. Timo, blood types make people think they're special. Exactly, Tim says it's all the same color. Indeed. Alex, the last time I was somebody's type is when I was donating blood. Ah, you're funny. Rebecca, you gotta go, gotta run. Thanks for your live stream. It's always good vibes here. Thanks for taking the time to come in. I really, like I said, I saw Normandy this morning, so I thought of Mandy. When I thought of Mandy, I thought of you. Started a stream, and then you guys, right, had the time and popped in. So thank you. Thanks for being part of like the Giggle Festival energy earlier, because that felt awesome. Emoji says I subscribe to you, Rebecca observes. Right on. Love ball, being your best self. Cheers to that. I like it. Annie D says Henrietta, Iguana Mama, wasn't hungry. And says, hey, Iguana Mama has a ring to it. It does. Henrietta, Iguana Mama. Roar. Kind of feels like it needs like a little sign or something. No capitals. RH null, I don't know if I'm saying it right, is a rare blood type that doesn't contain any RH antigens in the red blood cells. It's also nicknamed golden blood due to its extreme rarity. Only 1 out of every 6 million people are thought to have this. Phenotype healthline.com as the source. I find the 6 million number interesting. Me too. I don't know what age you are, no capitals, or if you have knowing of back in the late 70s, early 80s, the $6 million man, right? There was the Bionic Woman, but there was the $6 million man. That's what comes up with that really fast, you know what I mean? Indeed, Annie, there's so much stuff in the blood we know nothing about. Exactly. I remember reading Anne Rice back in, again, the late 80s, early 90s, and the Witching Hour series with Rowan and Emilith, and how in those books she spoke, like it was fiction, books of witches, but how she spoke of the double helix and the junk DNA, and that there was no such thing as the junk DNA, that the junk DNA would come online at some point, and how for me that was the knowing of these times, right? The knowing of these times. I can see young me in my 20s reading those books and having visions of future me, not realizing that the lady with the white hair was me, that I was seeing future me, right? Emoji King, roar. Iguana Mama sounds like a reggae band. Ooh. Yeah, Annie says I could make an Iguana Mama sign and put it next to the snake is sleeping sign. Yeah. I couldn't remember the exact name. Thank you, Emoji King. Lee Majors. $6 million man. Yeah. Thanks, no capitals. 31. Yeah. So do you have awareness of the $6 million man and the Bionic Woman, when they ran, the I will still do that sometimes. I still have, I'll go get it. I still have my original. I don't have many things from childhood, but I still have my original Bionic Woman coloring book. Yeah, I do. I showed it before in my live streams, but it's been a while. And you'll get it.
The nosebleed?
Yes.
I thought it was the nosebleed at first.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it? Oh shit, where are you, baby?
Oh, there she is. All the dust. Oh yeah, babies. I don't know if this is worth anything because I did, you know, color on it. I think my kids did that. I don't think I did that. I could be wrong.
You did that.
I could be wrong.
You probably did that.
Little me writing my name out. Oh my god, look at me. I got my own coloring book. I'm going to write my name, Michelle Barrette. Yeah. Yay, Jamie Summers. It's almost summer now. Bionic, do-it-yourself messages. I'm just trying to see any syncs come up. As you can see, I was, you know, I was not always a go-getter. I didn't actually finish or do the activities in the book.
Even though you had it for like 30 years.
Even if I've had it since, well, I would have had this book when I was 6 years old or 7.
Damn!
I was pretty good at doing connecting the dots. Nice butt. Oh, look at Jamie Summers in a Mandela thing. Whoa.
Who's Jamie Summers?
The character. This door is for exit only. Okay. Hang on, there's like a... Memories. Yeah, I hardly have anything from childhood, but that's one of the things that I kept. You think you've heard about it before? It's strange to me, no capitals, because it's something that, like, of everything that's been redone or reanimated, right? If it has been, I'm not aware, right? But it's weird that it hasn't been on some level because so many other things have been redone. Annie says, haha, yes, band name or business name even. Cute little boutique with reptile themes items. Yeah. Love ball, me too. I love eclectic, unique boutiques. Same. Same. And around here, it's funny because there's a few that are like, it's like poser energy where it's like uppity, right? So like high class eclectic, not true eclectic, right? Like that. I don't know how to explain it better than that. Like, you get what I mean or you don't, but the trending eclectic, not actually, right? There's a difference. Annie D. Someone once told me my eyes looked snake-like, not reptilian, I swear. I'm not a bird creature either, nor a cat cyborg. I think that person, like, thought your eyes were amazing and just found ways to piss you off or to pick at you because... yeah, no. Timo, $6 Million Man, started this AI bullshit. Ooh, damn, on some level, for real, eh, Timo? Yeah. Lee Majors and Farrah Fawcett. And Annie specifies, Tim, the AI started way before that. The transhumanism and agenda is a real thing. I'm not going to go there, but yeah. Exactly. And it did. Yeah, there was stuff, I forget, but like it was so long ago already showing certain things. And again, I don't have enough credibility. I don't remember, but still. Annie says, oh, wow, I thought it was Lindsay Wagner. I think it is. You're right, honey. Farrah Fawcett was Charlie's Angels. And she was married to Lee Majors in real life. Anyways, I don't know. Love Ball says, oh, well, Lily, she did that. She be like, you did that. No, I think it's more like Samuel or Amy. Like, I think it would be like, oh, yeah. Okay, I get what you guys are both saying. Love Ball and Lily are on the same page, and I'm like, what? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I get it. I know, Annie D, the Jamie Summers Mandela, cracks me up. Oh, Tim, I meant that's when the TV would have started to set the AI. Yeah. Annie says, right, Tim, they have to always tell us without telling us. It's part of the way they do business. Love Ball, thank you. Hoity toity. It's true, though, because one of those shops I had gone in and, like, I literally looked at the owner and we talked, and then I, and at one point I was like, do you take local artists? And she was like, oh, yes. And so I looked at her. I was like, so if I brought in some of my beadwork, would you look at it? And you should have seen her face. It was exactly like in Pretty Woman back in the day, of like basically like hiding the fact that, yeah, I'll pretend to look at it, but you have no chance in my shop. And I say that, and I dress down purposefully where I am, right? I would rather blend in with the homeless people or close than the shishi people. Keeps me safer on some level, walking around downtown, to blend in with, you know what I mean? So I wore the same, I got a choice of coats, but I wore the same one all winter. And, I'm not going to lie, it smells like smoke. And that's part of my, just me. I make sure it does. Right? And I know it'll be like, what? That's kind of gross. No, you fucking figure out how to blend in the best way to keep yourself, right? We're the best. Yeah. But anyways, it was just her face, eh? Just the way she kind of looked at me and kind of was like deer in the headlights. But so it's that thing of an artist is an artist, but you have to be like renowned or known or all this shit. I don't know. It was just the face that she made. Exactly, Annie D. The hidden in plain sight. No capitals. I've been messing around with AI. It's so amazing what it can do. Hopefully it doesn't get out of hand. I put zero effort, energy, anything towards AI. I've even started, depending on who's talking about stuff, certain ways, to not even listen to live streams or videos anymore. I'm choosing, I don't want to feed that energy. There's enough stuff going on, and it's hard to even tell if it's AI anymore or not. So just staying away from certain energies and not partaking, not participating. That's it. It is a Love Ball. Thanks, honey. It definitely is Lindsay Wagner. Yeah. Emoji King. My Cynthia is part Blackfoot from Canada. Her father's last name was Fawcett. Fawcett. I see it more as like French. Annie, yeah, it's a tool, but I feel they're only letting us use it to train AI. Yeah, on some level. Oh, fuck yeah. No capitals, says Annie, exactly. And they have probably had this technology for decades in some governments. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yep. No capitals, exactly. No Google and all these companies already have plenty of human data. Timon, still trying to figure out why did they let the cat out of the bag? Sageability, love ball. I love that word. Annie says, Emoji King, is that an Indian name? There's so much I want to learn about the native people, the music especially, and dance. So powerful. Spider Woman. Card number 48. The red very what stands out. Card number 48. Spider Woman, co-creation. From the rich red earth, the Navajo goddess Spider Woman rises up to help you weave your dreams into the fabric of reality. She's here to remind you that your vision of the form of your desire is not so important as its essence. Knowing why you want to create something, what's motivating you, what's inspiring you, what is the beauty you're dreaming to bring to life is actually the key at this time. And I've been seeing this a lot lately, and I'm amplifying to imprint, especially into myself, is it's not about the how, it's about the what and the why, right? What do I want to manifest? If I start thinking of how, oh my God, it's borderline fight or flight if I'm thinking of how. So just allowing it, right? Allowing it. The collective dream is being manifested by the co-creative relationship between your imagination and the universe. Call to the best within you. Weave your world into being with intentionality and humility. Remember, you cannot control the form. Accept life on life's term. When the goddess Spider Woman appears, she heralds the creation of the most beautiful dream that springs to life as if by magic. So stay with it. We need your dream to be added to the web of all creation. That resonates a lot. I'm going to read the alignment message, depending on, right, who's passing through, who's listening, who needs what message. You must be accountable for your creations, especially when you discover they're not actually truly reflective of your authentic desires, or they reveal that they're only belonging to your ego. It's not enough to turn your back and hope they're going to go away. You hurt someone else. You must repair that break. If you've manifested something you're not prepared to commit to, be humble and release it. Boom. I've been talking about that for a lot of years now. The whole like manifesting, but you're manifesting side timelines that you're going to have to get out of, cut out, stop, release, right? So to what point? Manifesting from the heart versus the head, right? Some things are long-term growth that just keep on leading you to more, and other things are the distraction timelines that you have to, right, reweave your way back to yourself. If you manifested something you're not prepared to commit to, be humble and release it. The form is rarely the same as you imagined, and you can always begin again by calling on Spider Woman's power, wisdom, and co-creation for help. Sometimes you might get caught up in the strands of the web itself. You're only following the one you think is sparkly and matches your wants. This fosters the illusion of separation. Spider Woman offers you the alignment task of recalibrating your possession. With her help, you can move out of seeing separation everywhere to seeing the truth that all life is interconnected and sacred. I'm going to grab a third goddess, kind of like a trinity pull. I haven't really touched the goddess cards in a while, so. No Capital says, I agree, Annie. I would love to get involved with them and learn their traditions. Unfortunately, I feel that they distance themselves from non-natives. It might just be my perspective. That's wrong, though. I think it would depend anywhere that we live can be different. I live on on reserve land, but this part is considered North Bay, and it's like, but it's still reserve land. I'm on, right? I'm in Nipissing, Lake Nipissing, Lake Huron, Robinson Treaty Territories, and of all of the places I've ever lived in Canada, first of all, Chief Scott McLeod has made sure for years, he's consistently worked, strived hard to have consistency within not only himself, but the ripple effect for, his community, the reserve, and then how much implication that they have with the city as well. So there's many activities all year long that is possible to go participate in. They want to educate here, right? They take a pride in it. There's a lot of effort. There's so many true activities that you can partake of, right? It's amazing. Like I've gone to many, like not in the last few years, first of all with COVID, and then with not having a vehicle to be able to get to certain spots where things are happening, that they're not happening close, right? Because there's a friendship center just down the street from us, so they have activities as well. But it's amazing, and the ripple effect that has, shows itself. It's more peaceful and harmonious than other places in Canada, for example. We don't have certain issues the way that there can be, like in Thunder Bay or Winnipeg even. I'm not going to go into details, but yeah. So yeah, it can be, sometimes it's just like being aware of what's close or within a driving distance, like 1 to 2 hours, right, that you can partake of. Emoji King says, specifies Faucet. Faucet is French. Shower time? Right on, Annie. Emoji King, from what I can understand, the Blackfoot Indian covers the whole length of Canada. I'm more aware of just specific places or people. I don't know. I don't have the words for it. Right? I don't know what you mean, Timo. I lost my childhood teacher. Like as a child, you mean, or now in your reality? Love ball, like your love, like your earth mission, your purpose. Exactly. I don't know what you mean either. No capitals. I don't know any of my teachers. Timo, it's going to take a few minutes. I'm not sure what you mean there either. No capitals. Always seeking knowledge and growth. Yeah. Love ball, the clickbait and the distractions. Yeah. I call them like the silver or gold plated opportunities as well. Within the last years, a lot of people have been offered, different timelines for themselves, and it's a test, right? It's your higher self, it's the universe, it's whatever you want to use as the words, but it's a test. If your heart wants something, but something else is offered to you, are you going to grab what's in front of you, or are you going to wait for what's actually in alignment for you, right? That's it. I know I've been offered many different timelines. I could be living in a whole other reality and not, you know, where I am, but nothing of it would be in alignment with my integrity, my values, my morals, or what I want for myself and Lily Rose. All of those timelines would have had me put a part of myself aside, or a part of us, or a part of just like huge belief systems that I have that it's non-negotiable. I won't play that role in this lifetime. I will not play that role in this lifetime, right? So the same way as like there's a part of me that just will not partake of certain things in this lifetime. It's not because it's not has not been offered to me. It's not because it's not right there in front of me if I would want it. It's because it's not a part of this body with the soul where I'm at right now in my reality of this lifetime. I'm not meant to live certain things, right? To the point where I've been protected to not be able to live certain things, even if my ego would have wanted to when I was really young at the time and wanted certain things. Like, just, it couldn't happen. The divine protection came in so that I couldn't do it, even if I would have wanted to, right? Oh, Emoji King, I'd like to put in a request and have Ali Berry read the book Hoot by Carl Hiaasen. Well, definitely. Send her the request, Emoji King. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Like, she might not get to it like right away, right? But she does take into consideration what she's asked for sure. I love Ali's voice when she reads. A butterfly flew by. Right on, Tim. Love Ball says, Emoji, did you ask Ali personally? And Emoji says, no. Hi, Love Ball. No, I just thought of it. Maybe I should. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Hey, no capitals. Wow, this stream feels like it's been going on for only an hour. I need to go. Have a great day, everyone. Have a super day as well. Yeah, it's been a couple hours already. Exactly, Love Ball. The shiny distractions. And it's the same as if you make a choice in life, or you meet somebody that you feel an affinity for. I would go so far as to call it like love, right? How all of a sudden you fall in love, a bunch of people just come crawling out of the woodwork and are interested in you, or the one person that you thought you were waiting for before all of a sudden is right, available. They want you now, and it's just like that's the ultimate test, right? You don't get your soul partner and then all of a sudden nobody else is tempting to you. But if the person that you're with and you want to be with, and then all of a sudden there's a bunch of shiny distractions everywhere, your soul knows you would not fuck with anything of that, because those are all like shiny distractions. This part's your soul contract, right? Or how other people can be thrown off course, right? They're aligned, they think that they're in a relationship or going towards a relationship, and then squirrel, right? Ooh, right? Squirrel, then all of a sudden there's someone else. But what's meant for us you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't, if you know your husband is your husband, it doesn't matter how many fucking dudes are around, right? It also doesn't matter if you haven't even met that potential frequency that's to be your future, husband or your future wife. A bunch of dangling people is not tempting because they don't have that frequency, the signature, the shivers or the feeling that you need in order to want to give them any a part of yourself. I don't know. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I don't know if that makes sense, but you get what I'm saying, eh, Mandy? It's like, it doesn't even matter, no matter what someone else can offer. It's not even, right? It's like a joke. And it's like insulting too. Like, why would you fuck with me? Why would you, right? Why would you fuck with me? You think you say you love me, then why would you come and put like any fucking sticks in front of me and my partner? Right? Like, exactly. The wasting of the time, the loving to play games, the innate belief of, I that it's okay to like do certain things and think certain things and whatever, and it's not. Alex, bye everyone. I gotta go. Je t'aime Geneviève. Merci pour tout. Merci pour tout. Tout. Toi aussi, Alex. Merci. Fais des beaux rêves. Timo, it's kind of funny how love attracts the others. Yes. Well, part of it is that glow, right, Tim? So when you, right, have that potential or the beginning of the glow that we have, so when you're not looking at all, the glow that you have, what it can attract, right? Yeah. Love ball, self-respect allows your intuition to be, yes. Yeah. Self-respect, knowing yourself, being true to yourself, knowing that the programs exist, right? I'm at the point where I don't think it can be bypassed for people to not know of the programming that exists around us, right? Okay, so I did like 3 goddesses. The first one was Mitzi, wisdom. The second, Spider Woman, co-creation. And the third is Green Tara. Let's say Tara. Salvation. Card number 17. The divine has intended you into being and given you the assignment to explore life through certain perceived limitations. You are meant to learn about life and its complexities, especially learning how to be a part of a community with others. Green Tara, a Tibetan goddess, also known as She Who Saves, says that you will never be alone in life's journey. This compassionate savior goddess of intimate friendship will ensure that the right people will show up for you at the right time. Green Tara reminds you that your needs will always be met. You don't need to know the how. That is not your domain. You just need to trust. You are safe and secure and in the care of the divine. I'm going to leave it at that. Yes, Annie. Anyone remember Prell, Prell shampoo, deep green, pearl in commercials? Yes. Prell shampoo. I do. And I always had the opposite hair of what was actually considered cool or beautiful and stuff like that, right? I could never have certain haircuts. They didn't work for me in the 80s and stuff, or even 90s. Like, I was always different because of my frizzy or curly hair. It depends, right? It's curly when the hair and the water, but with certain water, it frizzes, right? But yeah. Timo, I never used it, but I remember the commercials. I remember using it. I remember using it. Yeah, love ball, big hair. Oh my God, Jill says I do, Prel. God only knows what was in that stuff. I wonder if it exists somewhere still. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes just because, or did it switch names? To something else. Okay, I gotta move around a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move around a little bit, and then I'll come in and kind of full circle the end of the stream with a few more cards and stuff. I won't belong. I need to move it, move it. The crows are like super active out there. Oh my gosh. Love ball, the smell of Flex shampoo. Flex, oh my gosh. Hi, Indigo Rose. Emoji King saying it straight up. Be right back. I gotta pee. Heck yeah, baby. And he says, I know, like dish soap, so concentrated. As a kid, the family cat would sniff my wet hair post-shower, and it would go crazy, biting it, etc. And my cat doesn't do that ever. Yeah, definitely cawing. The blackbirds and let's just say the blackbirds and the few crows are having issues out there, and yeah. That's not the right book. I'm gonna go with Denise Lynn, The Sacred Forest Oracle. Me too, Mandy. I love crows. Yeah, same. Timo, maybe they switched the name to Dawn Dish Soap. Looks like the same color. Ah, funny. That's the soap I use. Hey, Indigo Rose. How's everything going today, sweetie? Love ball, animal intelligence. The real AI. They are, the crows, they're so special. Yes, they are. Had a few amazing crow flybys or just like flowing through or singing in the last, I would say 24, 36 hours. A heron came right over the house last night. That was pretty fucking cool because I got to see him from super far away coming. Yeah, not artificial, definitely. Love ball. Organic. Yeah. It's funny to me sometimes I'll hear either, like, I'm going to say it straight out, like city folk, people who ain't been out and about and don't know nature, and then they'll speak of nature from a certain perspective that's so fear-based, and it's just like, yeah, that's, you watched a couple movies too much, or somebody told you like a story when you were little and you just gonna believe that, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Tim, I'd rather hang out with my animals than go to town. Indeed. Yeah. Roar. Indigo Rose, I'm quiet today so far. Thinking deeply. That's beautiful. So 2 cards flew out. And boom, I had just said the heron flew over last night. That crane heron energy right there. Oh, I took the book out earlier. Where did I put it? I know I took the book out. There it is. I'm going to go in order of the number of the 2 cards. So we're going to start with Daffodil Fairy, New Beginnings, card number 10. Damn right, Timo, the chickens are entertaining. Dude, if I had what you had, I'd never go to town again. I'd be sending you. Just saying. And definitely the chickens are entertaining. Like I said before, I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies. I barely watch any fucking videos and shit. If I can sit there and watch pigeons or blackbirds and stuff for hours, imagine how I'd be sitting there watching the chickens and the rooster and stuff, eh? Oh my gosh. That's my jam. You remember my Gordy? Love ball. Isn't it fucked up that it's been like so many years and I still haven't manifested my rooster? My Gordy Pop-Tarts. How can my rooster have a name and he's still not even in existence yet? Somewhere there's a rooster waiting to be born and come to me. Lucky Stone. The heron passing over type of energy, you mean? Lucky Stone is good luck? Definitely. We're in day... Haley got here on Saturday, so today is like the 7th day. Yes, if she got here Saturday night, today is the 6th, 7th day that she's been here. And we're simulating yesterday to what point in just 6 days certain things have happened in ways that, you know, we're using the term either miracle, synchronicity, flow, just, right? Just certain things in the last 5-6 days, like we can't make this shit up, how it's happening and aligning. One of the things is like just the story of the garnets and how they came into our reality. One of the things that, you know, Haley asked when we were chit-chatting on Sunday about, you know, what's new around here or what's around here, because she hasn't lived here in 3 years. One of her questions was, is there a crystal shop close by? And I was like, yeah, we noticed 2 when we were on a walk about, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And I said, they were both open, but at the time I didn't want to go in because I knew that first of all, I wasn't being guided, called in. And second, it was just like, wait, right? Especially when you can't just, you know, spend whatever money that you have on something that you don't actually need or being guided to. Anyways, so I had said to her, there's two for sure. And I don't know exactly when they're open, and I don't know what their prices and stuff is like because we haven't been in yet. They're brand new. Or they've been there all along, but we never noticed them because that's weird ass shit that can happen to me, right? Certain things are there, they've been there for years, but it doesn't matter if I walked right by or drove right by until it's time, I haven't seen them. Anyways, long story short, so right on Monday, the girls went for a walk. And then when they came back, they're like, it's closed Sunday, Monday. A lot of people will do that around here, especially smaller businesses. They want their 2 days off, and right, they make their hours according to what they need and what they can do. And so the next day, they knew the crystal shop was open at 11. So I don't know what time they left, but it was before 1. And when they came back from the crystal shop, they had each got one thing that they, right, were guided to themselves. And they says to me, because I had said, can you ask if they have garnet? And if, right, take a few pictures or just see what they've got if they do. But when they asked the woman who owned the crystal shop, she didn't carry garnet. She didn't have any. But there was another woman in the shop as a customer who heard the girls speaking, asking about the garnet, who says, well, I have garnet at home that I've actually, gathered off the land myself, like, right? She found it herself with a group of people, and like she offered us 6 pieces. She gifted them to us yesterday. And it's like I said to Haley, is like, I've been here for years, either asking questions, looking for people, trying to meet people. I was like, I've never seen that lady before. And, I've known for months that I wanted raw garnet, because I know if I want garnet, all I got to do is go to a jewelry store or go online, right? I know. But I was waiting till what was meant to be, where I was guided or how it was guided to come into my reality. And, not only is this woman just like a hop, skip, and a jump, she also called back after we left to offer more support if we ever need it, right? If you guys feel like you need somebody, just let me know. Which is something nobody said to me in the last years, right? And then Haley steps into our life, and then boom, we've got this, like, I would call her a godmother energy, like a fairy godmother energy kind of thing. Holy shit. And she has more crystals that she wants to gift us, or the girls specifically. I don't know. It doesn't, like, I've already got a lot, right? And she's French. The land where she got the crystals is land that I've been to before as well, like the garnet, excuse me. So it's just like already, right? Only not even a full 7 days in, but we're seeing the flow, the synchronicities, the timing of when certain things, the way they're happening, right? It's amazing. Indigo Rose, I love daffodils. Me too. You had a heron fly over a few days ago too, Jill? Roar. Love ball, delightful and exciting, fresh perspective. Timo, I found it funny this spring. Most people don't even know that what mockingbirds do, and they love the moon at 3 a.m. Yeah. It's funny sometimes because people will make videos of, all these birds are here at the same time and this has never been seen before. And it's like, what? Yes, this is what birds do. You know what I mean? Or this bird was doing this and birds don't actually do this. And it's like, yeah, they do. That's called mating, honey. It's called mating, matey. You know what I mean? Like, just like, yeah, it's just surreal sometimes. Ooh, what kind of sandwich? Amber, I made it home. Eating a sandwich. Lucky Stone, like brings like. Happiness brings positive. Just appreciate your blessings and it will bring more blessings. Too often we forget to be thankful. Yep. Magic happens when we appreciate it. Yes. Yes. And sometimes there is the void or the spaces between certain things happening, right? Love ball, that nocturnal mockingbird. I sleep better once the birds start. I love it. So for me, it's like amazing. The earlier they start, the better. That way. Me too, sweetie. Grateful for you all on this journey. Love ball, the attitude of gratitude always resonates. Please and thank you. Timo says, Genevieve, wait until you see my new flock. Wait till you see my new homies, Jenna. I love it. No way. Annie says, wow, I could buy Pearl shampoo on Amazon. Good old Procter & Gamble, because it's a gamble to use products. Roar, Amber. I saw a car on the way home that said, you are enough on the back. Annie D says, alcohol, free will, that's something? I'm not sure what that means. Says, making a comeback. Comeback. Roar, Tim, that's awesome. I bought 2 incubators this spring with 6 chickens. Now I have over 40. Yummy. Sounds so good, Amber. Turkey, cheese, and lettuce. Ooh, Amber, going to Blues in the park tonight. Yay. Love says, Amber, that sounds fun and joy. Definitely. And you're reminding me, too, I should check if there's any activities going on for us. Because sometimes I don't check ahead, and then it's like, I know about it when it's like half done or the next day. We'll see. Okay. So I got 2 cards that flipped out earlier. I've been holding them. I'm going to start with the Daffodil Fairy, New Beginnings. Life goes in cycles. Just as spring flows into winter, a new cycle is beginning in your life. In the phases of the earth, the plants die in the fall so that there can be new birth in the spring. It's the universal dance of death and rebirth. There's a time to end and begin, and this is the cycle. This is the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. We associate the daffodil with spring, as it is one of the first flowers to emerge after the snow. Its shape echoes the feelings of trumpeting in the new season, and its color suggests vitality, radiance, and sunshine. The appearance of this card brings a message to wipe the slate clean. It's time to release the old and start again. It can be difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships when they no longer empower you. However, your higher self encourages you not to cling to the old, but to set sail into new waters. If you find yourself afraid to let go, Daffodil Fairy urges you to face your fear and allow yourself to stretch in new directions. Creator is at your side, and wonderful opportunities will be born in your life. Wholeness occurs when you can say yes to both endings and beginnings. It's time to start a new project or new cycle. Life force and vitality are emerging. Release that which does not serve or support you. Make way for a new start, and success is at hand. Hey, Bad Barney No Bullet. Hey, Jean. Hope all is well. Just stopping in to say hi. Hey, tell you to keep it up, gal. Roar, thank you. Gotta go to town. Hola chat. Have an awesome day, everyone. Roar, thank you. You have an awesome time in town. I wish you magic and something like, I don't know, something special or different or just like fun. Something super random. Maybe a crane or a heron or something. Who knows? Okay, that's the second card that flipped out. The 2 had just flipped out of the deck earlier. That's 18, not 13. Card number 18, Foggy Bay. Patience. The message of this card is to be quiet and still. Time is not right to go forward now. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and the truth of things might not be initially as what it appears. Events that seem to be one way, in fact, could be completely different. Just as the egret exhibits great patience as he waits for a fish to emerge, so too must you be still and allow the truth to emerge. In this state of obscured visibility, your imagination can surge forward and spark your intuition. If you can wait long enough, your sixth sense will be ignited. Listen to your inner yearnings and pay attention to the seemingly random thoughts. Water represents emotions, feelings, and the subconscious. When water becomes condensed as fog, it obscures the true shape of things. We can't see clearly the way we can in the light. If we move forward, we risk getting caught in the acidic, waterlogged soil and the decaying plant matter. Heed the warning here. Do not allow unexamined emotions to overwhelm your growth. Have patience. Wait until the fog lifts before you take action. Truth will emerge in time. You just need to go deeper into your intuition. The Mandy effect. I'm going to be headed out. It's great seeing you. Like usual, have an amazing day. Same to everyone. You too, sweetie. Thank you so much for coming in today. Timo, the boys grabbed over 20 duck eggs before they got plowed, and they all hatched. Right on. Lucky Stone 888, blessing and peace to you all. Yes. We're just talking about gratitude, guys. Next card up, great and full. Card number 4, the mindful practice of gratitude, knowing that you are enough, committing to your intentions, sense of sufficiency, letting go of attachment to form. That's the third card today, saying letting go of the attachment to form. Right? You don't always, anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Before you begin to understand the process of manifesting your desires, you need to practice deep gratitude and the willingness to share that with others. This is the true nature of prosperity. It's not about the things you accumulate at all. It's about how you feel. You're invited to surrender to an important truth. There is always enough for you. There's enough time to do the things you need. There's enough opportunities to express your talents and connect to your purpose. And there's enough magic circulating through the invisible world into the visible. Begin your day immersed in gratitude for everything you have and everything you can't yet see. The unmanifest, which begins with every breath you take. Know that you are enough and all your needs are being fulfilled, even when you doubt this in some moments. No one's success can make you feel small, and comparing yourself to others never works. Your life is brimming with unique potential, so focus on that. When you hold the feeling of gratitude, it acts like a magical open sesame. to the floodgates of abundance. Couple that with a playful sense of detachment, and you'll find that miracles have an uncanny way of showing up in your life. Your intentions burst forth into reality with little effort on your part. There's hope brimming with potentiality, and it's okay if you don't always trust this. You're not alone in holding the candle high for transformation. But right now, contemplate how being in the energy of enough makes you feel. Eventually, you'll have no attachment to what you would do or not do in the material world. Done like magic, you have more than enough. What a fascinating universe we live in. Love ball passing the peace pipe. You got a video, a picture? Oh, right on, Amber. Saw a butterfly today, got a picture. A zebra swallowtail, according to Google. Roar. Love ball, same. The little blue butterflies are out now. Around here. Yeah, and we saw what I think is the same one that you mean. Yesterday, a yellow one. I don't really go in to look at specific butterfly names, so I could be wrong. Annie, no egrets. Yeah, when I read the word egret, I was like crane, heron, egrets. Yeah, I forget that there's other, right? No regrets. Wee! Did you see that card? Wee! No regrets. The Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Seas of Mintaka card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and the choice to see the potential in all people and all situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that what you're currently doing has great potential. Mintakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You might have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears as in a spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. This is a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings harmony, contentment, positive outcomes. That which we do not bring into consciousness appears in our life as fate. And when water appears in dreams, in art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card or seeing this card might also mean that you're being called to bring light to any unconscious patterns of which you're unaware. Look at them, see them clearly and consciously, so they don't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are you ready to bring to the light? Oh, love ball. You had to put a burger emoji. Oh my god. Burger emoji. I'm craving poutine. It's been days. I don't know when I'm gonna. Oh my god, no. I don't think we have. If we have Outback in Canada, I don't know, and they wouldn't be around here. But Outback is a super sink. Just the word and the restaurant on some level, because I had something pop up the other day. Annie, has anyone been to Outback restaurant lately? I'm going later with friends. I haven't been in years. I'll probably have the bloomin' onion. Oh my gosh, Annie. Maybe we do have Outback, and that's where I can't remember. The bloomin' onion. Oh my gosh. As a chef, I tried so hard to recreate those without knowing how and just find my own ways. I can't even, like the flashback it brings up of me playing around with fucking onions and a fryer and, right, trying to figure shit out. And when I had my first one, like, I love onions. I will fucking put onions on everything. When I have hamburgers and I make them myself, I'll put like I'll cook onions, fry up onions, but then I'll like cut up onions and have raw to have both flavors, right? Like, no joke. And I believe onions is immunity. That's it, right? That's it. You can add garlic to it, and even if you don't, it's fine. And I say that because finding garlic that actually tastes good to me and stuff like that isn't always easy around here, right? So it's like there's always ways to find onions, but not the garlic the same way. You just brought back like so many flashbacks of just that. See, tasting the first one and then trying to experiment to make my own and the sauces and stuff, like what I wanted to bring and make as flavors and stuff, Annie. Rar. I would share that with you in a heartbeat. My brightness a bit. My battery's going. I'll pull a couple cards and I'm gonna be really done. Well, really done. Done really soon. It's gonna be enough out of me. Okay. Card number 42. Petalite. Witnessing. The observer. The ability to detach. The impersonal quality of the universe. Sometimes life feels too close for comfort. Decisions are difficult to make when you're taking life so personally. This is particularly true for empaths and sensitives. When Petalite spirit appears, it's here to give you the ability to step back and observe with detachment and neutrality. There is a place within you that allows you to observe without emotion. That's so important. Seeing the world with the perspective of acceptance. Trying to change not what you see as external to you, but rather the lens through which you perceive it. Now's the time to step back and observe what's in front of you. Are you reacting to something that is triggering you? Or are you overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information that you need to process and the time required it takes to sort things out? Petalite Spirit reminds you that a clear, detached manner will empower you to understand the true nature of what's in front of you now and to take the next steps in your own time. Relationship message. There are times when you're so emotionally close to a situation that you can't actually come to a real conclusion. It's also possible that what's really going on can't be seen by analyzing the details and guessing at the motives for someone else's behaviors that might be triggering you. Right now, the way forward is step back. Don't do anything. Observe the dynamic between you and the other person or people. Soon everything will become clear. And by you becoming the observer, you'll find that you really didn't need to change the situation. It has a life of its own. It's offering you a valuable lesson. Sometimes we want to fix something right away when all we're invited to do is just hold space and listen. Petalite is a stone that assists us in learning how to be the observer. Meditating with this crystal, carrying it or wearing it, this stone, helps us to step out of emotional reactivity into being a compassionate witness. Allows us to rise above emotion and observe from a place of non-attachment. Love Ball says, enjoy the little onion layers. Amber, so tricky. Annie says, thanks, I'm going to be sure to get a pic. Yes, please, I will drool. I think I'm getting hungry because otherwise that burger, I'm just waiting for that burger emoji to disappear because it's like, I want to lick it. Love Ball, neutral, poised. Great combo. Amber, I struggle with that. I still do as well, but not as much as I used to. Speak less, listen more. Allowing. I try not to let it bother me, other people's emotions. Yeah. It's the... It depends, right, though, Amber? Like, I mean, if you're living situations where people are, like, acting certain ways and projecting it to you, it's like a whole other level, right? But, I mean, when somebody is acting in any type of way to that, stepping back, observing it, not taking it personally, because a lot of how people act, what they're projecting, it's not about us, it's about them, right? That kind of thing. I think one of the shittiest or most surreal things about interacting with people who believe themselves to be empaths or whatever, you know, kind of stuff, and then how when you say you feel a certain way, they'll still, right, throw it back at you or say certain things. Or like, my most what the fuck moment sometimes is when people who consider themselves and say I'm an empath and this and that, but then when if I say something and then I get told I'm too sensitive, or that's not what I meant, or you're taking it too personally, and it's like, but this empath person that you think you are can't even hold space enough to listen to me telling you how something makes me feel. Like, you just rejected the exact thing, right, that is supposed to make you you. I don't know if that makes sense the way I'm saying it, but Yeah. Anyways. Other people's emotions too, when it's, I'm not afraid of other people's anger or other people's grief, whether it's past or real time. Like, I find it to be an honor to be able to hold space and witness certain energy, certain emotions with detachment. That if I can be the neutral observer that holds the storyline, right? That listens to the story or the trauma or the thing, how beautiful that is. And how it's completely possible to be living your most traumatic, dramatic, shittiest things in your life and still not project and hurt and choose to hurt other people. If there's one thing I learned in the last few years is that there are people you watch videos of and you would never know. You think that their life is fucking perfect. You wouldn't, even if you think you read energy, you don't know. Because it's like, if you could, then you would know, but you don't, of how some of the people who have shared content in the last years, you know what I mean? Like what they've actually been going through at the same time, right? That thing that people like, oh, it's so easy for her. It's so easy for her to do this and do that and do that, not realizing that, you know, other people get stage fright or are nervous and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know why all that just came out, but it's just, yeah. I don't know. Thank you, Lucky Stone 888. You're an empath by actions, not words. Exactly. And the trend of these words, such as empath and narcissist, and these trending words that have become, you can watch a regular fucking TV show of reality TV and somebody's going to be saying these words now, right? That's how. They're just words to people. It's not about their actions, it's about the words, right? And it's just like, it can be shocking sometimes, right? Because it's just certain things. Words don't mean shit if they're not backed up by action. Love ball, giving feels the best. Receiving is equally as important. It's it's very important, yeah. And Love Ball specifies reliving is receiving. Autocorrect is silly. Yeah, I saw through the words exactly. And it's imperative for the givers to learn to receive and to be able to ask as well. It is. It's a part of the evolution of the giver, is that you have to learn to receive and ask. Annie, I'm already hungry too, so I had a big bowl of fruit. Annie, I have leaky borders when it comes to feeling others' feelings. I'm learning. Mm-hmm. Amber says, actually, my daughter tells me it's not your problem how other people feel. She's good at it. And she's right, it's not. Exactly, Love Ball. You're allowed to feel what you feel, period. Yeah. Amber, I needed to hear it. Thank you. Loves you, sweetie. Love Ball, no one needs permission to feel the way they feel. Also, if it does feel good, then listen to that. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's the knowing though, like, okay, so I feel something, but why? Right? It's like I'm gonna give like just a random out of the blue, like, boom example. I was with somebody for a while, and he accused me, told me that I was a jealous person. I even went to somebody and said that, and even that person just laughed out loud and was like, what the fuck?" But the situation was that he was fucking with my head. He would say one thing to me, but then other things to other people. He would treat me one way, but then act other ways. And then when I would ask questions or wonder about something, that throwing back, like, you're just jealous because I'm talking to someone else or whatever. It's like, what the fuck? Like, no. But it was him that had that type thing in his personality, right? It was so, I don't know. I don't even know why that came up, the example. I'm having weird, just like, flashes of things of my life that just came up with like weird, random words and stuff that I just read, but flashes of other things that don't belong to me. Not in a creepy way coming up, just indigo rose, the masks. Yeah. Yep. Yep. People's masks. Most people don't even know, though, right? That they have certain things that they're even hiding from themselves, if that makes any sense at all. Right? The ingrained programming from childhood and school and family, you don't even know until you know. Empathy and compassion, love ball, yeah. Amber, kind of same situation, but reverse. Mm-hmm. 25. Green aventurine. Luck, good fortune, potential, possibilities, new opportunities. Possibilities for experiences your soul craves are everywhere, offering new opportunities to help you find your purpose. The gate to the field of an infinite Hi, Bubble Tea. The gate to the field of infinite potential is always open, for the conscious universe wants you to enjoy the bounty that exists in the realm of possibility and bring it into form through the power of co-creation. Cast fears and regrets. Boom. Egret with the R just above when Annie wrote it. That stands out. Cast fears and regrets aside, says Green Avançadin Spirit, for you are much loved. The conscious universe wants to give you what you desire. The universe is always dreaming up of new ways to bring you what you need. Relationship message. Beyond what the eyes can see lies a field of infinite possibility. A field where the 13th century poet Rumi asked his lover to meet him. Green Avançadin Spirit calls you to recognize there's no end to the number of people who will come into your life offering love, support, acceptance. So don't settle for less than what you deserve. The conscious universe is always sending new opportunities for experiencing love and makes sure that there's many fish in the sea, along with all manner of other creatures, starfish, dolphins. You get the point. Be open to the possibility, and the love that you seek will show up for you. Amber, it's kind of reverse. Same situation, but reverse. I don't believe it's my fault, though, that he's jealous, though. I didn't do anything wrong. Exactly. And a lot of times, people who have that vibration is because they're the natural cheaters, right? So they're projecting always that jealousy outwards because they're already doing it within their daily lives of, that flirtatiousness, the reaching out to the ex or talking to other people online and you have no fucking clue till it all slams you type of thing. That's the thing, in this day and age with all these devices and every app. And I mean, there's even fucking apps where your app is cloaked in your device, or conversations are cloaked, right? I was shocked years ago with cloaked conversations, hidden conversations, right? So, I mean, even your device is conceived to be able to hide things from other people, specifically, you know what I mean? So, how fucked up it is. Like, it's a whole other level to open up and trust, right? So, yeah, definitely a lot of people projecting a lot of shit, and it's theirs, though, not yours, right? Exactly, love ball. Jealousy is very uncomfortable. It leads to many unwarranted feels and actions, deflecting. Yeah. I know myself, and I know that jealousy or envy can come up inside of me, but if or whenever it does, it will lead me to understand or to know certain things about me and where I'm at that I didn't even know. So, for example, if I was talking to a masculine, right, and there was something inside of me that when he said he was speaking to another feminine, and I'm talking just like in general, right, just speaking to a masculine, and if in random conversation or text he would say, oh, I just talked to Love Ball, or I just talked to Amber, or something like that. If jealousy came up inside of me for that type of situation, the first thing I would ask myself is like, why do I care? Right? Why do I care that this dude, my friend, the person, is talking to multiple people? Like, am I crushing on this person? I don't even see it yet, right? That thing. Jealousy or envy, can actually be the thing that makes you realize, like, wow, I actually have feelings for this person, and I didn't even realize I did until I felt that jealousy, right? But then the jealousy transforms, it passes through. It's not an innate part of being, right, jealous. If a feminine, is in my reality or in anywhere making a video or a live stream, and there's a part of me that would feel a jealousy, like, why? What is it? Is it the way she's speaking? Is it because I wish I could speak like her? Is it because she's doing something that I haven't done yet that I wish I could do? Why aren't I doing it? Right? Like that kind of feeling. When you look up to someone or feel a certain thing, it's because there's a part of you that could, like, has that potential to mirror, to be like, not copy or imitate, but right. What else? Like certain things like that. Like when those feelings of stuff comes up, it's like it helps me to realize, like, if a woman is younger and acting a certain way, and I have a certain feeling, like, what the fuck, right? Why would I feel like that? You know what I mean? Like anything. Exactly, Amber. I know myself enough to know better. Love ball, I find that my autocorrect has gone like wah, 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 wah. I never know what's going to come out of it. Even if I look at it before I press send, sometimes the word transforms as it's sending. Love ball, jealousy is very uncomfortable, leads to many unwarranted feels and actions, the deflecting. Exactly. So when you face, like, why you would feel jealous of anything, you know yourself and you allow yourself to, like, right, progress through it, how jealousy can actually be like the game changer, right? For you knowing yourself. I don't know if that makes sense the way I'm saying it, but Amber, it makes me sad that people can't get over their own crap and just be loved. Same. It's confusing sometimes, right? I've heard many people over the years say how alone they are, how lonely they are, but meanwhile, I've also seen all the fucking potential timelines that were offered to them, right? And holy shit, how they treated other people. For no wonder you're alone, you crusty little fucker. You're fucking mean. You're cruel. You were not nice, right? Like, what the fuck? And this is without giving any, right, specific examples, but me know, right? I've seen the evolution in 4 years of certain people, you know what I mean? And myself as well. Love ball, forgiveness of self and others is a common sense emotion. Most people think that the other person wins if you forgive them. Yeah. Forgiveness isn't for other people, eh? It's for us. There are people out there who could think that I'm still, or I got a beef or I'm angry, and it's like, oh fuck, you were forgiven as the action was happening. You were forgiven before. It's just you're not a part of my reality anymore, right? But if there's certain people like I don't know who haven't talked to me through here, right? Who used to come here, haven't talked to me, and if they showed up right now, right? And it's like we have no beef. Whatever the fuck happened was like 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, 3 years ago, right? And if there was something, it's like, dude, I don't want you in my reality, like, right? Unless you can show you've changed, that's it. It's not bad. It's just knowing self. Love, I'm of the motto: if it's a win-win, if it's a win for you, it's a win for myself as well. Thriving. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, if you're thriving or blooming, so am I. That type of energy, right? Exactly, Indigo. I love that. Mirror, not copy. The mirror is never exactly the same as the original, but close. Hi, Popcorn 123. I'm gonna do a third crystal, and this might be the last one or very close. I know I give a lot of countdown to the end, but once I'm done, I just say goodbye and I'm done. So, you know what I mean? Aqua Aura Quartz, card number 6, connecting to infinite potential, a renewed sense of purpose, awe and wonder. The Earth is only one planet within a solar system, within a massive galaxy that itself is a mere speck within a vast universe. How awesome it is to recognize the power we all have when we choose to see ourselves as part of this incredible creation. When we tap into the universal consciousness that continually generates love and guides us with the wisdom of the ages. The appearance of this crystal is a message to you to cease your cynicism and worry and open your heart to the wonder that is your life. How unlikely we all are, yet here we are. Drink in the magic of life in your body on this planet and let yourself be filled with wonderment. Open yourself to healing in its many forms as the universal consciousness eternally creates new beginnings and generates abundance. Relationship message. There are over 8 billion people on this planet, yet soulmates somehow find each other. Friends and lovers show up in the most unexpected places, and love makes itself known just as you're beginning to doubt that there's actually love out there for you. Aqua or Quartz message is for you today is to become childlike with wonder. Believe in the magic. Believe in the power of love to find its way to you no matter how dark the hour. For love is everywhere and you have not been forgotten. Open to the love of the universal consciousness wants you to feel in every one of your cells, your body, every particle of your being. For you are the stuff of stars. Amber, the grand finale. Yes, honey. Love ball, when you review the mirror, living keeps you there. Yeah. I guess it's 4 o'clock. That's the 4 o'clock. We have like that. I call it my Flintstone like alert. It's like that. There's the horn or whistle thing at 8, 10, 12, 3, and not 3, 2, I think, and 4, like signaling the brakes and certain things like that, and what time to start work and stop work. I'm not sure if it's the train station. I forget. Somebody told me once, but I forgot. I'm gonna grab one of these. Roar, thank you, Indigo Rose. That was so beautiful. Yeah. I needed that reminder of that last card. There's so much of me that, you know what I mean? I look back and like little me that started my YouTube journey and how sure I was of some things and how many detours and how much stuff has happened since that. It's hard for me to get into the awe and wonder and believe the way that I used to. You know what I mean? Roar, yes, Amber. Happy weekend, everybody. Yeah, he wishes you super fun tonight, too, at the Blue Stuff. Love Circadian, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Circadian rhythm, inner poise. I've changed decks. I've even grabbed decks that I haven't touched in a while. I don't know how many times in the last 207 minutes in general, and 44 was up on the screen at the time, that I've said new experiences, new possibilities, potential for new possibilities, new beginnings. Like, it's been so many times, and I changed, like, make sure, right? Different authors, different, not just grabbing my go-to decks that are my favorite right now, right? My favorite decks. So it's just like, whoa. Like, I've said the words so often, right? And may those who are ready, right, be open to the new possibilities and experiences. New experiences and possibilities. Look around in nature. Notice the new beginnings, new experiences, and new choices being shown to you. They will only be evident to you if you actually take the time to look for the subtle messages. You are on the first steps of a long, new path. You're being offered a blank page. What are the first words you want to write on it? The possibilities are endless. You're in complete control of your life. This is a new beginning on your journey. Live in the present, trust in your own abilities, and plant your seeds and willingly venture into new territory. Roar, hugs. Hugs back, guys. Loves you. Definitely wishing you an awesome weekend. I will be back when I can to stream. And that's it. That's all for me.